David, what are you doing?
Man, me too, Kirito. Me too. This is the episode. We're just gonna lie down in the pavement and just make it a podcast for 15 minutes. So how's life?
Life's been, well, it's better than Kirito's. I'm certain. At this
He's
point.
fine.
He's fine. Okay. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I had a Friday day off, so I was able to just take care of all the Sword Art Online stuff and Sonic Heroes. So now I'm just up to date and just ready for this.
Oh, cool. Was Friday like an administrative holiday or something? Or
No, it's just like my every other Friday off. So,
okay. Oh, nice.
So that's nice. So whenever I get the chance to have that, I kind of usually take care of like chores and whatnot. Otherwise, I'm editing and stuff like that. So it was just kind of my day to just chill out too. I also spent most of the day trying to watch this new anime, which was not new, but just something I feel like I should be in the know of. And it was like, there's two types to the show. It's called a certain magical index, and there's also a certain scientific railgun.
Right.
So I watched the first season of Index, and I was told I should do railgun after that, and that's kind of where I'm at right now.
Okay, cool. I've heard of certain scientific railgun, but I haven't heard of certain scientific index.
Yeah, Index is apparently like, that's the first one to go to, and that just kind of gives you the general like gist of the story, and then railgun's focusing on that one girl's story.
Okay. As far as I know, I just heard it was like cute girls doing scientific things.
I think it's more like cute girls doing unusual powers.
Oh, excellent. It's just, is it like, I mean, I know it's not Maho Shoujo,
Not quite.
but
I mean, it's a world where espers exist. And that's kind of where Railgun kind of just goes in that direction. As far as Index, it does talk about that, but it kind of falls more in line of like the concept of magic, and that's like different from Esper types. So it's interesting to actually compare the two because it's focusing on these two characters separately, even though like their paths converge at certain points of Index. They actually see different. Oh wow! So that's what it looks like.
all right. This is also what it looks like.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, no. All right, party pooper. Anyway, you were saying?
I mean, it's interesting because so far I've been watching like the first maybe like 5 or 6 episodes of Railgun, and it's just focusing on the girls and their Esper powers and just doing day-to-day things, quote-unquote day-to-day things that Espers do. And Index is more focusing on the character, and though he goes to school and whatnot, and I guess you could think of it as like kind of a school anime if you just kind of looked at it from afar, but it's actually not. It's more focusing on the character as he just kind of is thrown into this scenario upon meeting this girl, like, what was it? Just on his balcony, and just like chaos just kind of ensues just because he's there and he's involved. And that's pretty much as far as I can really expand on it without actually revealing too much.
Man, just wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, type of deal. Yeah, in fact, that his morals actually like project him forward to that, to like just putting him in very dangerous situations they can obviously just avoid. But you know, him being the good guy and everything like that, he obviously needs to help out this girl and everything. And it just so happens that the main character from Railgun gets involved too, though not having so much of a significant role there. So I guess that's why she has her own spin-off. Is that the new Fire one?
Yeah, it's my Fire 2. It's my Furara.
I see it increasing. Or no, that's your actual level. That's still good.
Yeah,
We're getting somewhere.
I'll take it. So I think I might have missed it because I'm just concentrating too hard on this epic game here.
Yes.
So what got you into Scientific Index? I like that series.
Yeah. So it all started because of the spontaneous need to watch this fighting anime game. What was it? DangIT Bunko. It's basically just a fighting game that circles around light novel characters specifically. So you have Kirito, you have Asuna there, and you have a couple other ones. There's also Devil's a Part-Timer in there. Valkyria Chronicles, Alicia, and the other boss Valkyrie's there. What was that other one where? What's that anime / light novel where the little sister falls in love with the guy and bangs her brother?
Wait, what are you talking? You're talking about Oreimo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the character, she's in there too. And I guess another character
In a fighting game.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess they just kind of elaborate on more of the what ifs or just the imaginations that the girl goes through, and they just get personified or they become the reality in that game. It's weird stuff. Also, what else is in that one? It was that game that's also part of the crossover for the latest Sword Online game.
Dude, crap! I have no idea what
Yeah.
you're talking about.
Excel World. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Yeah, some characters are there too. But yeah, it was a spontaneous need to just like watch like someone actually like play the game, and I think it was all because of the fact that Dragon Ball Z Fighter or Fighter Z is currently out for beta at the time of this recording. And I just like I gotta watch like other things other than Dragon Ball Z because I can't get access to the beta right now. So I gotta get myself distracted with something else. So I guess I just looked at that up, and that just kind of led to me getting interested in actually watching that anime, which is Magical Index and then Railgun.
Okay. Fair enough reasons, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay. When am I gonna trigger something? Okay, I think this is the right way, right? This seems like the right way.
Maybe?
God, it's Labyrinth.
Oh, we gotta really look at the little mini map.
Okay, no, because I came out there and I went this way and I opened this door and there was nothing over there.
Right,
so
right.
Killing monsters was gonna trigger something. Killing monsters did not trigger anything, contrary to what this game taught me.
It just triggers me.
Man, dude. Yes. I've just been trying to keep up with summer releases lately.
Oh yeah?
Like, now that it's September, I thought it would be a good time to start on summer releases. Also, spring releases that I haven't watched yet.
Oh, okay.
And I guess some older ones. Probably the most prominent one was, I've been feeling kind of down lately, so I decided I was going to start watching Watamote, which is about like this hikikomori who thought she was going to be super popular when she hit high school, and now she's not super popular. And so she's been trying out things that are like endearing in anime, like being a shy, quiet girl, and that gets her friends, or like being the one who's always hungry because that's so cute. So she tries it and she finds out that none of it works and everyone thinks it's just creepy.
That sounds familiar though. Like it's just the title of that. Oh wait, is that one depressing girl?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I was thinking initially of that one girl who's apparently like a god who goes to high school, or maybe she thinks that everyone should worship her in a sense. It's like a really well-known anime, but I don't really watch it myself or know too much about it to even give a better description of it. But I do recognize that other title too. So yeah. I've also put on my watch list something called Beyond the Horizon, I think. It looks like a very cutesy anime, but then I think the first episode opens up with the guy trying to talk to a girl out of doing suicide. She does a backflip like towards him and just like out of nowhere just stabs him with like this whatever sword.
With this whatever sword. Is that a euphemism for his penis?
No, she does the stabbing.
Oh, okay. With her penis?
Yes.
Excellent.
I don't know. It's strange, but it seems like something I can get into. It's only like 12 episodes, no other season.
Yeah.
Except for the one.
Alright, so I guess I already stepped on that, so I must have,
Jesus,
okay.
like, I don't know.
I will commend this level for having like a slightly different map design from the other ones, because this one's like a giant maze. But on the other hand, fuck it for being a giant maze with not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to it.
Okay, we've been here before.
Yeah.
Been on this road before.
Here I am, again on my own, going down the only warp gates I ever known.
We gotta be close to finishing this game, right? Like, we spent so much time here.
Nah, fam.
No!
We're at the 3/4 of the way mark.
No, please, I don't remember too much.
Yeah, I've wiped it out. I don't want to remember. This is why I drink.
we gotta start that drinking show.
Oh, we do. Well, I'm just like, do we want it to be like actually educational and interesting, or should it just
Sure.
be a giant shit post or a giant shit series?
Why not make it both? An educational shit post.
Alright guys, today I'm gonna teach you all how to make an old fashioned. So you're gonna grab the biggest pint glass you can find, get a bottle of Jim Beam White Label, you're gonna pour the entire thing into the glass, and you drink it until you feel good.
Okay. I'm totally down with that.
Okay, I've been in this one before. Let's go back, going to what, the third warp gate option we have here. Hopefully it's the right one and I don't go back to the beginning. Haha, David doesn't even know how to use the maps. He's so stupid. Why does he even play RPGs? Joke's on you guys. I already think that about myself. You think you can bring me down? Yeah, I don't think so.
Did you know, David, that it's recently it's been the 1 year anniversary for Persona 5, and people have been posting about that.
Oh, has it? The Japan release though, right?
I think. I don't know the true difference between like their postings,
Yeah,
or the hiatus between posts.
It did come out in Japan. Okay, I have the key. It came out in Japan last September, but it didn't have an American release until April of this year.
Oh right, okay.
I think it was April this year. It was sometime early this year. Yeah, we're gonna fight. I don't want to have to go to that maze again. Who do you
I
think
think I think that's super cool how a lot of people are just posting something about the game that they really liked about it, showing all the fan art, and just an overall like positive feeling, even though they finished the game like probably way back. Or maybe they played it through like their 5th time and they're still very much so into it.
Yeah. You haven't had a chance to play Persona 5 yet, have you?
I have not, no.
Maybe for the 1 year 1 year anniversary for the American release, we could do like a one-off.
Oh. But then that's gonna be just nothing but dialogue. I'm pretty sure I won't even make it to the first dungeon. It'll just be the first tutorial dungeon.
Yeah. We'll do it like somewhere towards the end.
Okay.
And there's no like DLC dungeons, I guess, so.
Yeah, I guess not. So what? We got another one of these like little boss gimmicks.
Yep.
Well, it's not one boss. It's just clear the enemies, clear the room.
Yeah, this is like every other boss fight in like these mini dungeons for this entire level. So I'm basically just doing the same thing 6 times over, except the level design for the dungeons varies slightly. Like here was a maze, but the core concept remains the same. There are warp gates, and you have to navigate your way through them. Some dungeons are just more lazy or circuitous than others.
Let's see.
So we're doing. Oh no, I'm not home. Well, I can't use them at home.
Hold on, I'm pulling up the walkthrough to see exactly how far.
Not very.
Congratulations, you're now 25% into the game.
Oh, excellent, excellent. Well, I mean, the level. You figure the level cap in this game is
Like
what, 999 or 1,000?
Like 1,000, yeah.
And these guys' levels are all like less than half.
Yeah. So I guess not. Make a note that like whenever you have a question about the game, most likely the answer is no.
Yeah, there you go. That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, let's see. Here's a walkthrough. I'm not sure if it's the one that I'm... Oh, no, yeah, it's the same one. Alright. I'll spend in between episodes just like studying this up.
Excellent.
I know you've already read through this, but
I've already forgotten. Refresh my memory, please.
I already have it purged.
Yeah, I did not want to waste any of my precious memory space devoted to this game.
They say that... Well, what was that? It was a concept of that was shown in like a couple movies in which like there was a purge every year.
You mean the movie The Purge?
The Purge? Okay. Yeah. I can imagine that someone can survive the purge just by putting someone online, like on their desktop and like staying in the room. Anyone tries to break in and sees the screen, they'll just like immediately turn away and run.
There's no point. He's already dead.
We've lost him already.
Top off the stream. Alright, I'll be honest. That feels really satisfying to
It
do.
does.
It's
Like-
probably the Starburst stream confirmed the best part of this game.
I mean, I think it'd be like a lot more satisfying if I could see the health bar.
Right. I mean, you can. It's just you can't like fixate on one target because when you move around, the thing that you're zooming in on changes. Or like it changes when you move the camera around. But moving the camera around is integral to move about the space, so you don't get blindsided by all these enemies.
Yeah, that's true.
So what I'm trying to say is, fuck this game.
It's a bad game is what I'm trying to say.
Hey, did you guys know that? You guys know this is a bad game? I don't think I've touched on that yet.
And
I
we're
just need
still
you guys to
here.
know. Yeah, we do it for you.
We do it for you. We do it for the lulz.
We do it for the fans, man. Because we care about you. Don't you forget that. I
And
want
I'll-
that to stick with you.
Every single time you watch the anime and think Starburst stream, think about us.
Yeah, think about...
Wow, you actually did it.
I got to do it all the way through this time. Yay. Alright, maybe we should focus on killing these minor enemies first. They can stop blindsiding me with their like dinky little light arrows. Jesus. Alright, yeah, now the fun begins. Are you some sort of
It's like
sadomasochist?
4 different flying Takumis from Fire Emblem Fates.
Good. Excellent. Oh, we got 3+ range. Excellent.
Great. That's fair.
War flashbacks to the end game
Oh,
of Conquest.
fuck, dude. Effie was the only unit that died.
Effie, you're supposed to carry the team
And she did.
all the way through to the end.
To the very end. God, it was awful. It's a relatively good experience difficulty-wise, but Jesus. I still will not play Lunatic. Not for that.
Yeah, me either. But then I go on like a Reddit forum and they all say, oh, Lunatic Conquest is actually really easy if you know what you're doing. But the thing is, it's easy if you have like a very exacting strategy on how to do it. And it's kind of like Fire Emblem Awakening in that the less units you're using, the easier it is.
Kind of, yeah.
Like if you just use like Corrin, and a lot of people pair Corrin with like Blade Knight,
Xander or something?
like Blade Knight Selena.
Oh, sure.
Then it
Okay.
becomes pretty easy. Or like if you just have all of your mercenaries reclass into Blade Knights or Bow Knights, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Like any class that you can have as a Bow Knight, just make a Bow Knight. You got range, you got bows, you got swords.
I don't think I've really used too many bow knights. But then again, I don't think I had used a lot of cavaliers in my party.
Yeah.
Except
I mean,
for Xander, but he's already a paladin, so I was just like, okay.
yeah. People either tend to be on the side of like infantry's best, cavalry's best. I'm more on the side that says like mixed arms is best. You gotta have infantry and cavalry. Infantry to stay back and deal with reinforcements, and cavalry to advance.
Master of Arms.
Yeah. Which, I mean, actually, I'm not a big fan of Master of Arms, because I typically appreciate balance in tactic and strategy games like Fire Emblem, but, like, the stat distribution for Master of Arms, I think, is too even, to the point where...
Way too even, where it tends to be more of
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
like, you're not really good at anything. And in Fire Emblem, you kind of need a bunch of units that specialize in different things.
Sure. I do appreciate, I guess, the kill efficiency of, like, bows in that game.
Yeah, bows are OP in Fire Emblem Fates.
Yeah. I would say, because back in Awakening, I think the strategy for Lunatic Plus for me was to focus on having my unit that had defense on as a boon. So I would probably say the same thing here. As far as Fates.
Yeah. But with that, I guess we can go ahead and end the episode.
Yes, finally.
We'll see what happens after we push the lever. Oh boy, the door's open. What's gonna happen now? We got 3 more dungeons. Also, I know I said I was gonna do this at home, so we didn't have to go through all these dungeons again. But you know what? If you're ever alone and think, I'm gonna play Sword Art Online by myself in my free time, you gotta get yourself checked. You have something. Like, you need help.
If you're in a room and you can either play Sword Art Online, or you can masturbate, or you can do something else.
I would kill myself
you would you would cut off Sword Online from that listing and do anything else.
Literally anything else.
But yeah, oh yeah, we should probably end the episode here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of DangIT Sword Online last song. See you guys in the next one. Hashtag bye.
Hashtag bye. Aber Starburst.
Stream it. Christ.
Fleur blue. Love it.